There we go. So, this thing's running. I'm actually wondering now how to get... I mean, there's two space science trains here that are not contributing to the final thingamabobber. And I don't know how... I don't know how I'm going to... I figure the way to do it would be to coerce them into the right holding stop. But every time I attempt to do the logic for it, it never works out. That one's calling anyway. So does ginger ale, the Schweppes? Yeah, that's the Schweppes is the fake one. It's like the $1 or 99 cent or 97 cent artificial flavour one. Oh, the shimmering effect on the scan lines. It's brutal. Now, so I'm trying to think what else I've been up to. That's all working. I think this stuff's all generally, yeah, that's all generally working as it should. Nominally. I think there was a faulty station set up along the way. Hang on a minute. Hang on a tickle. Speaking of faulty stations, something's wrong here. You're set to... Why are you set to 0? What on earth? Oh, you're still the old one. It's still set to the old one. Still set to the old one. That's no good. That'd be the stop that was messing with everything then. Well, we want to get rid of that signal. Then we want to delete all that and then paste it right back over the top. Hey, Lexriel. Is that Danny 2D Dino? That's random. That's a thing. What's the hey doing? Now, hopefully it won't junk them completely. It's a meme in itself. A meme in a jar. I guess it didn't. Didn't eat it up. Blurp blurp. So apparently I missed one. How about that? That coal's looking a little sad right there. I think it might be time we go build some coal outposts. That's one thing I haven't done. That's a swarm of trains going by me as well. I realised too, I believe before I connected to the roboport, it shouldn't be connected to the roboport. It should actually be connected to the chests. And at the same time, there should actually be 6 chests just to help it along a little bit there too. What does this emote look like to me? To me it looks like a box with some hot jam donuts. The first thought that came to my mind was like a sausage roll. I can't actually tell what is it? Looks like a jelly donut or something? Or not a or a what do you call it? It's not a donut, but a jammed filled, I guess a scone really, or scone. That would be. Yeah, I believe these requests are a little low as well. Bots are a little low too. It's like some jam scones or something. Almost. Where's one? Yeah, this one's probably a good example of why it was a bad idea. So this thing's called for 11 trains because it's all in the chests. And, well, it's not got enough bots to really satisfy it. I should really re-enable auto deconstruct as well at some point. Ding. What is it meant to be? Just says delivery. Yeah, well, I'll indulge. Does that actually go to something? It does. Connect there? No. That is actually important power pole. As amazing as it sounds. Tell you what. If we peel all this up, then I try and find him again. Will we get a train issue? And as I said, you fixed it. I'm pretty confident there will be train issues. There's always train issues. Because there isn't train issues right now, it means that, well, we already fixed one train issue, come to think of it, actually. We already fixed one train issue with the green circuits, so the outlook isn't looking good. The prospects aren't good. Yeah, you fill up that. There you go, Will. Doing it all wrong, needs more faster. How we're at? Well, yeah, we haven't heard dings in a while. That is problematic. We need to deal with that. We need to work on that. Need more dings. We're not dinging enough. Oh, there we go. There's a ding. I probably should deal with it to fix up this starter base area too at some point. It's just a complete mess. Brief overview of the factory. Sure can. So this is the entire factory. How you doing? How you doing? Vinci, so this is the entirety of the factory. So, starting at the bottom is where the smelting is. This is the, if I zoom in a little bit, you'll see this is where the iron ore comes in. Everything's linked by trains. Productivity research, speed modules for the miners. I could have actually speed moduled me. Yeah, so we're smelting iron plate here, and then some of the ore is getting turned into steel, which is over here. Every time I look at these smelters, I'm lamenting having to change these to 16 long trains. Yeah, 416 ore trains come in, and they get turned into lots of 2/8s coming out. So that's iron smelting. Then copper smelting over here, which needs a little bit of tweaking. I think there's a few trains that are stray. The dinging you can hear is also rocket launches. Every ding is a rocket launch. How many? Oh, 34. Didn't I? Yeah, I need to add a few more copper trains. I like the train update. It's amazing. It's great. Yeah, so copper smelter, you got some, we're actually making use of it here, so we've actually got the train stop limit going for each of these, so it's all getting pre-allocated. You should have a train allocated. It's probably further back here. I think I know what's going on with copper. It's, I've been playing around with some circuit stuff, and a few of these train stops are absorbing a few too many trains. Also, I think the camera's a little zoomed out. Yeah, where's the button? There we go. It just looked the frame looked a little small, that's all. It's a little better. Yeah, this has got 10 at it? 11 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That's problematic. So I need some more copper outposts. Yeah, anyway, what I was talking about, yeah, so smelting's down here, so the idea is outposting is going to be around in this area in general. And they are moving up from there. We'll move up and then work our way across. I think I might have gone a little bit too far. Yep, there we go. Up here is our oil processing. oil facility. So the idea behind this build is it's a fully modular design. So oil comes in and then it gets turned into something specific. In this case, this is turning oil just into plastic. So it's all self-contained within the one build. So oil and coal come in, plastic go out. Vanilla? Oh yeah. Apart from a few mods, nothing game-changing though. But it's basically vanilla. You could load this in vanilla. I think it's got Shred Guys exclamation mark mods for the full list of mods that I would normally be running. I think most of them are missing. Yeah, Shred Guys Manly Warcry. Oh no, Spidertron Squad Control's gone because of 1.1. So yeah, I think it's basically just Shred Guys Manly Warcry right now. Very important mod that. Yeah, so there's 10 of these turning oil into plastic. Still have that one. It's fantastic. I appreciate that Chalmiko's gone above and beyond to keep it updated too. Linchpin coming out fellow. And then down here, there's 2 of these which turn oil into acid. Sulfur, sorry, not acid, just sulfur. And then the final 5 just make rocket fuel. Rocket fuel's over here. So again, fully self-contained. It goes into 1, 2, 3, 4 belts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's all grouped up, and then it spins around like that. This thing's weird. Don't ask too many questions about it. It's me trying to balance out the production. Never heard of it? It's an amazing mod. Going up here is circuits. So this one's a particularly weird one. The trains bring in both iron and copper, and it then gets split down and into. So each one of these belts here. Let's look at one of the. Where's one on its own? I guess this one. The way this base is designed is that each wagon represents its own belt of production. So if we actually backstep to here, you'll see that when the train comes in, there's no balancer at all. And that's the idea of this entire map. There we go. Yeah, so the one wagon goes into one line of smelting, each line of smelting. So each line of smelting is its own thing for each belt, and then it gets split up into 2 halves here for the output. Doing mixed trains now, rather deliver pure? Yeah, oh, there's your train jam. Yeah, it's because there's not enough copper coming in. Yeah, the mixed trains have been a bit of a headache, and I'm on the fence about it now. The inefficiency on the ratio of how much it can carry is problematic. I have a feeling it's less trains overall. I have to experiment with it. Trouble is, at the same time, there's no room to unload 2. Suppose I could do 2 at the same state. Oh, no, let's not get there. Anyway, so we're doing a mixed train, which is ratioed out for iron to copper, so you can see it always unloads just the right amount. In theory, there is some accumulated error over time. And again, each one of these belts gets turned into a belt of circuits. So each half belt of iron and copper gets turned into a belt of circuits, and that comes down here, and then gets fed into trains. Like so. Similar story with the red circuits. So copper and plastic comes in here, iron and copper for this green circuits comes in, makes green circuits at the top, then red circuits immediately beneath it. And that's repeated 7 times. Can't do dynamically requested trains? Yeah. Shouldn't ask about if you fixed train jams. Yeah, I mean, this one technically is because copper ore isn't coming in. Yeah, so that's where circuits made. Some of those circuits get shipped off to blue circuits over here, which is a literal green circuit sink, which looks like it's suffering red circuit issues. Why are you... Ah, letting red circuit trains in. How interesting. Going on? I might have done a dumb. Yeah, that's making blue circuits. Similar deal. Same deal again. Each goes 1 to 1 out. Green and red's in. Blues come out. The other interesting thing I do is I make the acid on site. Right here. So we bring in... oh, you're a double header still. Sound like that, it blew her over? Yeah, you almost don't need it now, do you? I mean, admittedly, most of this base was built before the change, so a lot of it's still dependent on it. Yeah, so acid's made here. We bring in iron and sulfur, which is a nice change. There's our starter area. It's just got a make everything there, base make everything. It's a mess. Yeah, request on you can request. Yeah, I get what you mean. You can request on demand now, so you don't need huge stackers. Just calls it and they come in. Working back down, there's batteries over here. Iron and copper comes in. Batteries go out. Sulfur comes in here as well. And again, it makes the acid on site because the iron's already there. So, might as well make use of it. Yeah, it would be a lot to redo this, but this, I mean, I need to turn the plate trains from 8s into 16s anyway, so a refit is still possible, but it's a major undertaking. Nuclear down here. I entity disabled it and I can't re-enable it. The command won't work. You can see I run it a million times, and even though I'm saying entity active over here, true, it doesn't activate again, and I don't know why. So for whatever, it's stuck, not running, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a thing. Each reactor is self-contained. That's what it should look like. Each reactor is self-contained. It's 8 reactors. Or each reactor build is self-contained. 8 reactors, which makes 1 gigawatt each. There's 5 rows across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 8 to 40 gigawatts. There's actually 1.1, I think. So add 5 8 by 1.1. It will tell you that. But basically it's 40 gigawatts of power, which you're getting pretty close to. Is it designed a lot in multiplayer? Started improving it recently. The nuclear is really good now. I turned it off because I wanted to compare it, and it turned out it only gained like 1 or 2 EPS. It was nothing. Over here is where we start to make science products. So stone gets delivered here. The bulk of stone gets delivered here for smelting into stone brick. There's also one little transfer station here, so it gets transferred down into a smaller train. That's for purple packs. So yeah. It gets sent into these banks of smelters here. This thing is a work... I'm not going to lie, this thing is a work of art. So, yeah, the brick comes down. There's steel. I think you only have a handful of steel trains, you do. Each one of these lines is a single production. So, let's come over to this side. So, there's 3 make furnaces here. 1 wall. Absorbing all the brick. Brick smelting direct from train now? Interesting. You're gone. You're starting to go that route. Direct from train. I'm still proud of this one. The brick comes through and then terminates here. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Belts. So each row outputs 2 lanes to each production line down here. That's how you get 6, because there's 3 banks of smelters total. The output of the wall, where is it there, comes down here, and then the steel, the spillover steel comes down as well from the smelters, the smelter production, to get turned into ammo here. And then the circuits get turned into productivity modules here, and it's all within its own footprint. 1 train is 1k SPM. It's not bad. That's not bad. And yeah, the end result is the 2 end products come down and get loaded onto the 2 trains here. It's ridiculous, this thing. This is, as I say, it's a work of art. It took some thinking. This took like 2 streams to figure out. There's a lot going on. There's an up delivery of circuits there. There's straight red circuits there. Arguably there is an inefficiency in that, but eh. Because you could have the one red circuit train unload and feed into both, and just have a green circuit train here. There's the these two are for ammo. Yeah, I'm pleased with this, as you can no doubt tell. I'm pleased. It's a pleasing build. Moving across, we're now getting into the actual science pack production. And so this is where our 2-8 trains come in. They all carry mixed loads, which, yeah, that's red science. Fairly straightforward. Fairly compact too. Not surprising. Green science is gears and circuits. No, sorry, iron plate and circuits. And they go. And that's should be making almost 9,000, I think, 8,800. Nice overbuild. Things start to get interesting with blue. Same thing again. So the the sulfur train straight from the oil base. Red circuits, steel, iron plates. Gets directly turned into engines. Gets directly turned into engines. The circuits just go straight up, and so does the sulfur, and then goes into these. So it's making. So the idea of these generally is to try and make as many intermediates on the slide as possible. It's not possible with all of them, as you can see with military. We have the wall and the ammo here. Grenade and iron plate for coal. Coal and iron plate for grenades. Nearly. Yeah, stash that from the jaws of defeat there. So, yeah, so we make the grenades in line again. Military goes out. Same thing. There's the purple packs. The intermediates get dumped at the bottom. Then the plate. There's the half-sized stone train. Then steel. That makes the rail up here. Hindsight says that rail was probably the worst thing to put here, but oh well. It's here now anyway. So that's doing purple. High tech. We have to bring lubricant in because we're making the electric engines right on site. Hope this all makes sense as well. Steel and circuits. What were you? You were blue circuits, iron plate, batteries. That makes engines, which makes electric engines, which then makes robot frames, which then gets fed into these. Yeah, these are actually missing blue circuits in a minute, as we saw before. And then the low density structure comes from over here, and this is one low density structure built, just one. Yeah, this is where 3 trains of copper, steel, and plastic. And then if I zoom out, there's a second one, just like identical to it. This thing eats just so much copper, so much copper. Yeah, and these ones feed the rocket silos. Makes all smile and nod, smile and nod. This massive thing here makes control units. So, such a delightful rainbow jelly bean setup, isn't it? Ugh. I suppose this thing is overfed by so much. Scroll, such a yeah, it's crazy. What is it? I mean, it used to be a steel hog, so each and each, either or. Yeah, it's 20 copper. It used to be like 20 steel. And 5 copper or 2 copper, I don't remember. Yeah. And that comes up, does the thing. There's your rocket fuel again from the oil base. There goes a rocket. And that gets fed. So each of the trains, recapping, each of the trains fill up. So this wagon here started out life as this wagon here. So each wagon is its own production facility. LDS and blue circuits is really complete swap from iron heavy to copper heavy. Blue circuits have always been a pain. And this is me running with the idea that Colonel will actually started off with doing the no for Ethan. Hi.
Evening Mocho.
Evening. How you doing? Thank you very much for the 13-month resub too. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. We need to show you all of the love in chat there for Ethan, for that sub. All of the hype, all of the love, and most importantly, all of the hink. Exclamation mark hink. It's amazing. There it is. Yeah, this is my attempt at the no splitter base. So there's no split, basically no splitters. The only splitters are these ones here at the starter base. Oh, there's a few others around, but basically the starter base is the only place where there's splitters. There's no splitters anywhere in this entire base. And that has a lot to do with why it's sitting at 54 UPS. It's a lot of things have been thrown at this base to get it down. Keep that UPS drain down. Fortunately, we're only doing still only doing 6,000 science a minute. Just can't get it up to 8. I mean, we have honk, we have honk 2 and honk 3. So the natural progression was hink. Suppose you could call it hunk. There's also a 1 minute cooldown on those, I think. I don't know how the bot works. There's like a per user cooldown. So when one person runs a command, they can't run any others for a certain amount of time. I think it might actually be 2 or 3 minutes. But if anyone else comes in with one of the commands, it'll do that. Hank party. Yes, this is. Oh yeah, and there's satellite. The production for satellites. So this makes the little bot sandwich that makes solar panels and accumulators either side. It also makes radars here, and the radars just zip all the way around and down. Radars are cheap, so you might as well. Yeah, and each satellite's made per silo, and there's 2 silos per wagon. As you can see, these are furiously launching away, these are pumping away. And these are the labs here. So 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th bank, which isn't running. Last time you're making hink there, one of the changes made, sounds perfect for hunk. I think there was the one with a terrible reverb. But yeah, the thing that I don't know how to do is to route. The thing that I can't figure out is how to route the train, like guide the trains to the end. I can't figure out the. I hate to admit it, but I can't figure out the logic for it. I realize that like I send this signal here. So this science. I'm sending the science packs. Yeah, thinking. What's the goal? The goal is to get the dingers. Each dinger is launching a rocket. Or to be very specific, the ding is the inserter inserting the satellite. So it'll ding when this swings. Just like that. Apparently I'm not allowed to use a triangle sound. Skull gets drummed. And there's an argument that says I could probably make this go faster if I add a second inserter to these, but at the same time it doesn't produce like the low density fast enough to actually do it. I actually need to get rid of these chests as well, because this direct inserting is actually better now. I think from memory. Oh, the meta constantly changes and that's because of build updates, build optimizations in 1.1. Anyway, enough faffing about. We need to go deal with copper trains, not doing copper things. Oh, he has a bit of a jam here. Yeah, it's time to get to work. What I'm gonna do is just move that up there. I gotta turn my bots off. Gotta just demolish-tificate all that. Yeah, because of the train updates. Oh, bye train. Because of train updates, I can have many of these little outpost trains now. I can have swarms of the things. And so I do. These aren't so much outpost builders. These are more sort of outpost trash trains, but they can also... I suppose they are outpost builders. So... Oh, they don't actually have substations, but yeah. So what I can do is I can do the skeleton ghost of an outpost, and then as long as this thing's here, the train will start bringing the materials to build it. As I say, like I can't do that unfortunately. Oop, wrong one. Not you, please. Return. Who's nearby? Or not nearby? I'm pretty sure one of these spiders is nearby. Nope, you're not nearby. Well, you're building it now anyway. So yeah, I can have... What do I have? Like 6 of them. I have 6 of these trains now. What? Pax train. Oh, that's right, I broke one. I might have broken one, so I had to replace it. Oopsie. Yeah, so we need to go around and modify all of these outposts a little bit. Where's the one we started with? This one, I think. Yeah, this one. So I want more... I suppose I could do another set the other side. I want more inserters. More fastering. Let's see how that works. Yeah, so this thing will start deploying the chests. And as it runs out, you are still the old thing. Rain stop limit. What I went through and cleaned up all the... Yeah, like this. That's it. That's the one. There. See, it's already got 2 assigned. The idea is only one can get assigned at times. Is it combinated? Yeah, there should have been a combinator here. And this is determining how many trains to send. So this is currently sending 8, which is probably too many. Alright. And that's why there's a massive train jam there. So yeah, I need to tweak all the outposts to be a little bit smarter. Like this one only has 2. 2? That's all it's calling for. It's all it's got in its pockets. Yeah, that's all it's got. Request train depending on what it has, depending on how many train loads it has. I think I covered everything with a base tour there. Pretty sure. So this copper train's lining up. Destination full? Oh, wait. Why are you filling up? There's a copper train that's always had problems. Trains with this stop 34. 34. Oh, it's missing exit, that's why. Trains with stop 33. That would do it. Oh, you're going to hold now. So now you should be, yeah, 34. That'd be the train that keeps running out of fuel that I keep finding. Speaking of trains. Yeah, there's one copper train that keeps running out of fuel. Now I know why. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a few hours for that to get built. Looks like we're getting out and walking now. Alright, let's get up here. So did I copy and paste a combinator, or what did I do? Oh, there should have been one combinator there. Oh, I didn't copy that one. You can actually see there's 2 outpost trains in there trying to get in. I was trying to fill the back. More bots. More bots, please. Change that to 1,000, and it'll supply more bots. Borderline copyright. I could probably actually change it back to pretzel instead of using the MIDI thing. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so this is now only calling for 2 trains, okay. We'll see how it looks when we get there. Yes, this thing just divides by... Or, a full train load is 32,000, so it's a little bit under that. Alright, the outpost train will be able to get in. Eh? Yeah, I want to cap the train request. What was happening before? It was connected to the robot port before, so it was including all of these chests, which was problematic. So there it goes. See, it's releasing more bots into the network now. And now all of those chests are built. Yes, it's a bit of a bot shortage, because you can see there's material up here, but it's not grabbing it. Destination full. Oh. That doesn't work anymore. Just gonna add some more bots. Yeah, now that's more reasonable. I think that's a bit more reasonable. Could also, yeah, it's covering that thing now. Could also potentially do belt mining, but eh. Divide by if I divide by 34, that would mean even less. It would be less frequent. I'm trying to divide it by when it's a little bit under the total. The problem was as I say, the problem was it was counting all these chests as well. So it was counting the 200,000 something, 258, 259,000 already in the network, not what was in the chests. I was counting both. I'd linked them together thinking it was a good idea, but when it actually wasn't. I need to make a new outpost design. Trouble is, you've got to get rid of the old ones as well. How are you looking? Like a mess. Yep. I've argued with this thing so many times. Maybe I could use a virtual signal, like an A, B, C, D, E. Now it's got me thinking. It's a trouble. You outpost trash. There, you don't need... Because I added the second one just to help with them ferrying around. It doesn't need to anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still too many. Gotta be careful of the fish counter here. Bonk. Get out of here. Bad train. Oh. Why won't you get... Why can't you get back here now? What did I do? It's plugged in. Oh, no, it is not. Not plugged in. That would help. Now it's moving. Right, get you off there. Can come around here and boop there. It's not quite enough, I don't think. But to start, I can turn that back on. Hi, train. I wonder where that came from. That's the big base supplier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, just squeezes in. Perfect. Everything here is on is in perpetually in flux. All right. Get up there. Let's have another think about this thing, because I would like to get all of the signs going again. I mean, the production is here to do it, and it's kind of annoying me. It also gets me out of doing it more outposting. Thoughts about? I'm not a fan personally. I miss my rocket count. So I have a signal which comes up. So each signal here is saying which it wants. So in this case, and you actually decode it here. So one wants green, one wants this one wants green, this one wants white. And as you can see, it's yeah, there it is. There's a train. It's calling for green. So I've pulled it up. That one's calling for white. What I need to do is to, so across all these 4 wires, what I need to do is say if this is off, then don't, well, there's two cases. The first one is if something is requesting something, then this one needs to disable the stop. If this one doesn't need something, disable itself. This one doesn't need something to disable itself. If someone else is requesting, don't allow train to me. Yeah, but I need a special case for if all of them are off, then all of them need to be on. Oh, crap. Yeah, bad train. Back we go. This can only end well. Hey, this is how PAX trains get broken. Survived. It's a good thing that train was on it. Morgan Newton's law in full effect? Oh, that's something I haven't covered in a long time. I mean, it is perfectly valid. Yeah, I just haven't been able to brain it. It's Byte-base, isn't it? This is the stuff. Yeah, because you got bits of byte there. Now. Um. Just a little bit of thinking music. So that would probably help. Me and mine not wanting any wires. There. So yeah, what I want is only this one to be allowing trains right now. Only this one is the only one stop that needs to be enabled, or at least accepting trains. So a train stop limit needs to be set there. But I need to translate each pack signal. This is where it gets weird. Because the pack signal tells this train to go, so it's looking for the actual pack signal on the wire. But it's also, in theory, I'm also setting the limit. Constant, 1 minus, someone else requesting, plus I need. Now let me think. So one minus whatever else is requesting. Remix to each song. Yeah, it makes sense. So blah 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 blah. So constant, yeah, constant one of everything. Hang on, let's do the 1 minus. I think I need one of those. I'll just throw one down in preparation. Or each multiply by minus 1. Output H. So then you like that. So that would be the same as 1 minus. Subtraction is common across all 4. Is it? Yeah, hang on. Late night braining is hard. Wouldn't it be, so is it constant 1 minus, yeah. F4 debug option, show entity time usage. I think I heard about this. Oh, that's right. That's the oh, yeah, Spider Train's installed. Oh, Creative Mod's running. Crap. I didn't know it was running. Huh. Well, that's balls. Entity time usage. So where's it all going? See, boilers are nothing. Cars non-zero. Decider combinator 0.07 to 0.1. Gene energy interface, unfortunately. It's a thing. Furnace. Inserter 3 to 4. Lab. Logistics robots. It's not insignificant. Mining drill's pretty good. Wrangle speaker. Yeah, inserters are one of the big ones now. Inserters are really where it's at. Have a diode on each line. Yep. So each plus 0 to a common bus. Just get rid of that. 3, 4. So that's then a common bus. Oh, I see what you mean. I think. Into a force to 1. Yep. And that's a and that's our I'm trying to words and I can't. Greater than 0, output 1 of each. Yeah, and that's our something else requesting. Yeah. And then what, a arithmetic again. So we need to subtract by 1. That's 1. Blurp. Constant. So what was it? Each greater than 0, output 1. Arithmetic by 1. Yeah. Blurp. That was where I was confused. I was getting the steps around the wrong way. Then common signal there, so that's me request can just be wired in. Yeah, hang on. Bloop. Actually do that. That. Instead, can't I? I can do that instead. So you force it to 1, -1. Velda, coming on him in the 19 months.
Hei it's thinking you is a deprived robber. Mohodsnag mojodluve mohodsnag mojodluve mohodsnag mojodluve mohodsip honk.
Honk. He referenced Veldak. So that. Show some love and hype and honk in chat for Veldak throwing down that sub. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. And the honk. Should almost grab a soundbite of that, and that can be honk 1. On top of that, so that goes into there. Each greater than 0. Each greater than 0, sorry. Output 1 of each. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm missing a step, aren't I, again? No, I need to add one. Don't I need to add one to this one still? Yeah, I need to add one to it as well. Don't forget your brakes. Very important, that is. The only thing with brakes is they do slow you down. Reuse the... That's true, actually, you can. Do you mean... I mean, you could pass through like that. Oh! There. That puts one. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I am... I'll do what I was picturing. Yeah, so... Oh, you mean the output of the diode? Do you mean... I mean, yeah, could use that. Could use that. I'd prefer that just for clarity. Oh, I still need the... So you're not requesting -1, -1. That'll be 0 because it's requesting. So now I just need to add 1 to it. A headache with pictures? Yes. We're working on a headache with pictures. You. Yeah, and this one has each squignal in it. Couldn't that actually be there? Oh, it can't be there. -1, -1. Oh, it's before the subtract. People unsmart all the smarts. Yeah, I can feel, I can possibly feel Ryking getting visibly mad or confused right now. I don't know. I had it in my head and I don't know where it went. It went away. Where did it go? Or does that actually... Does that actually need to be... It should be, constant. Hang on, let me check. What if it was... What was it? It was... Hmm. Those are putting -1, so saying don't send them. Don't send them. So these are calling for it exclusively. Yeah, so they're all saying don't send. Oh, the top of the decider. So this is scaling it back to... Oh, you mean the top of the decider? Bottom one. So these are all saying -1, -1, -1. I think these need to be I think the bus can't invert. These have to invert. Ah, negative sign. 1 minus what everyone's requesting. So 1 minus what everyone's requesting. And then plus the local request. But when I turn this on, then it goes like insane. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's fine. I'm being dumb. It was right. Yeah, so these aren't requesting greens because it doesn't need greens. Those two are calling for greens, I think. Yeah, so only that one should be calling for space packs. This one's calling for all of them. And these ones are not. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So yeah, that's doing it. That's actually doing it. Problem is, now, I can't, strictly speaking, send that directly to the train stop to set the limit. Because if I set the limit signal to that, it then sends the train on its way to the unload. So I need to translate all of these signals into something else. I need to remap them. So yeah, that's doing what it should. As I say, I just need to remap them. Unless there's a way I can... Because yeah, it sends to train... Yeah, if I send all that to that, it'll just send all the trains through. That's the complication. That's the real complication. Signal mapping not your problem. Yeah, so it's basically that plus 0 becomes 1. 2. Thank God they changed these, and you can press E now to confirm. 4, 5, 6. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, I just don't know what it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Wait a minute. Oops. There. Yeah, I just as I looked at it, I was like, hang on a minute. Hang on a cotton licking minute here. You're not right. You're not right at all. Not right in the head. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So you... I suppose I could set it back on the red wire. There's no harm in doing that. There's nothing, it's not going to damage anything. Don't need to... hang on, it's gonna violently do circular things, isn't it? I'm gonna make a big old... yeah. I suppose just gotta negate them, so... I mean, it's not good practice. It's not good practice, so I won't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's definitely right. I think it's just chat delay. Saved by the bell. Saved by piano ding. Yeah, I mean, it's probably strictly not necessary, but I just want to play it safe. That's the next one. Alright, train limit is set by... 1. I can just stand aside and do these from here. Set train limit... 2. Train limit... 3. You can see I got pretty far along with this before I realized the issue. Train limit... 5. The train limit... 6. The train limit... 7. Alright, let's copy and paste these. Just walk in front of the trains because YOLO. And there's always a chance of hearing Shred Guy's manly war cry. And we want that, don't we? We haven't really heard much of the Shred Guy's manly war cry. I've heard of it more offline in between sessions than on stream. Oop. And you. So now you're going to go in there. So epic to see all size stacked cargo wagons. Value of the stacker is huge. It's monstrous. Yeah, so that one should be requesting 0. That should be requesting 0. This one should be requesting 0, and this one should be requesting 1. Like that. It's funny, this one isn't getting packs, but it's the middle ones that are missing out. So yeah, that'll route the trains into there. Jeez, these trains are actually moving. Actually getting them moving, quite a bit. The old thingy is dead in the water. Oh, this old complication. Oh, you go to a radar. You're fine. Yeah, I had all these signals wired in for reading trains as they go through, and all that crap. Excellent. So I started to add the storage chests. I think I have a few more. The storage chests just to even out the distribution. They'll pull from the storage chest before the providers. I think I actually did the wrong ones. Yeah, see, they're pulling from the providers. The storage chest, sorry. An exclamation mark. Oh, it's the smart trains thing. Three, 4. 4. 1, 2. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a bonus one. Oop, just random rocket. 1 out of 1. Here it comes. 8k signs a minute. It's actually routing through properly. How delightful. Hey, nice. Celebrate. And there it goes. 8,000. Or however much it does. I don't know. I think it does 8,000. Exactly 8,000. It should be an overproduction of like 800. Which is probably not enough. It's really the next step is to, when I do the full rebuild and expand the trains, is make it overproduce more. There we go. Feels good. I mean, only got 20 minutes left. So it feels good to get it going. And we're sitting at 53 UPS as well, which is nice. I have a feeling it's got to go down. Like, to get the base fully running, it's going to pull the UPS down a lot more. We're running on inertia now. Like, we're running on buffered science. All the science packs that are sitting in the stacker. We're not doing a true production yet. Because, yeah, you see yellow's not producing. Yeah, 8.4. 8.3. It's good to see, at least. Is yellow... Oh, yellow's stalled, that's why. Blue circuits. Why blue circuits? Oh, that's right. Red's jammed solid. Do I let it run overnight? No. I don't leave it idling. I don't leave it just to its own devices to run. Probably because before I turned off oh, destination full. The argument that says that I could probably send it to entry and get them into the oh, it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll get some fuel. We'll see. They're at least half full of fuel, so it's fine. And entry. The dings. So many dings. And honks. Oh yeah, you were gonna... Did you... Veldic, have you had a look at adding a honk to the sound thing, the speaker? Oh dear. Oh. There we go. That should immediately get some trains on it. There we go. 3 of 3, just like that. Let's have a look. Using it run overnight probably means turn every live stream into a building outpost. Yeah, that's mainly the reason why I don't do it, is because I just spend all my time building outposts. The thing is that this can actually extend to... Where then? 0? Yep. Edge case. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, like all of the red circuit unloads can be named the same, and you can dynamically recall for these things. Alright, that'll get that going again. At full speed, full steam ahead. I don't think we've have we ever run this at full speed? I think it's run at full speed briefly. Takes a bit to charge up. Setting one belt so far, 1 out of 4. So we're at quarter speed. We're eating 1 train out of 4. One out of 4 trains. Red poison in the Green River. Arguably, there's some blue curative in the Green River too. What a failed tracker. 1 out of 4 trains recommend this blue circuit production facility. Production factory. Yeah, the whole averaging circuit that I have here isn't necessary. You can just train stop limit 1. And the trains will sort themselves out. I mean, you can still use it to hint the trains to going to the right stop. That one. Yeah, I need one of them, otherwise they just sit there saying destination full. What are we at? 6,000. I think we're halfway now. So we're eating 2 trains entirely now. It's not perfect. I think a lot of that is down to just weird, slight offsets in the belts. Belt lengths and such. Because this one up here is a lot closer than this one here. So there's a time delay as it moves down the belt. I think too. I'm telling it which one to go to depending on how full they are, but they're both empty. It actually should account for most of the green circuit consumption. 187,000, there we go. Look at that. Is there only 2 of those? Ah, probably not helpful. It's actually green sheet. Yeah. Pretty sure I grabbed the right one. Find out soon enough. It should really be like 3 or 4. Because you see it's about to run out again. Oh, maybe not. I mean, it's not even running at full speed yet. Still, still not running at full speed. It's 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 trains agree this is where you want to dump your junk. 217,000. Alright, were you the right one? Yes, you were. I suppose they're all, they're both on their way now. I'll leave it at 3. See how we go. Phoenix, hi. How you doing? I'll set them both to 2. Just in case. And you realise it's at 10,000 blue circuits a minute. That's not a small number of blue circuits a minute. You see all the green circuit trains are gone. Gone. It just munches them down. It's down to 1. This already play or just set up? Oh, this is the 8K base. We're actually running at 8K. You want everything. Wants everything. Very needy. Half builder red. Yeah, it's meant to be half builder red. The other half is the output. That was the only way I could do it with only 1 build either side. So close to getting up to full speed. 260,000 green circuits. 11k. It should get to 12k something. Yeah, 12k. Just takes a while for the reds to get down to the very end. The whole thing to settle in. It does settle in eventually. You can see it's... Yeah, it's almost there. Yeah, so I suppose it's at it. But yeah, this thing should eat 4 entire bills of blue... when it's fully running, all 4 bills should get destroyed. Continuously. It is slightly concerning that... green circuit trains are all gone. Slightly concerning. Turning. Yeah, there we go. I'd say it's at full speed now. Let's get to 13, almost. Very close to 1,000 every 5 seconds. That's a bit. We're sitting at 8,300 science. Now we'll get to start to see the real strain on the base. Probably gonna take a while to fill too. I don't know if I limited those. I mean, we're gonna feel this falling behind at some point. Have a look at what these trains are doing. We're at 45 UPS as well. 48, 49. We teased it. It's getting shy now. Yeah, in theory it should get to like 40. Yeah, see it's doing a full train load. Which probably shouldn't be. Because that's like 32k. 32k blue circuits. Might actually half it. Make them carry half. Like that. Then again, there is four of those trains. Balanceless base, yeah. Yeah, everything is wagon to wagon. No, the balancing happens at the outpost. It's slightly concerning that I actually had 4 trains set up for that. I don't know why I have 4 trains of police circuits going to this thing. Wait, there's 2 of them. Oh, that'd be why. It's 2 and 2. That's why. You do see a significant UPS dip in map view now too. Yeah, so that'll only be 16k. What is that ping? That is every time a rocket gets launched, it makes a ding. And that's a goose going honk. There should be a ding there. Eventually. If it had... Oh. If it had the solar panels. Why don't you have solar panels? I'm hazarding a guess that it was circuits. Oh. Never started that train, did I? I built it, but I never launched it. Yeah, so I got a thing makes a piano ding every time there's a rocket launch. Like that. And there. There should be 2 rockets launching somewhere. There's 1. There's 2. Yeah, one of them's slow. It's tempting to build more production here. There's no harm in making more. Just to really force things to back up. It's not a very expensive build, that one. I'm assuming, yeah, the traffic jam's gone again, but you can see there's a big queue of copper trains waiting to go out, so it means there's a deficit of outposts. On the opposite side, there's a deficit of consumption of iron. Yeah, this can't stay. It's got to be changed, and I just really don't want to do it. Can't stay like that. It also would help getting trains through here if this stop limit was set. Oh, hiccups. But definitely not on the last one. Alrighty. Yeah, 16k. Yeah, I don't have any averaging thing on here. Kind of unnecessary. I think that was just 2 at once then. What are we eating? 285,000 circuits a minute. Why are you complaining? Fine. What are you complaining about? Most visible performance. There was a little increase going to 1.1. I did notice there was a little bit of an increase. Thrusting? Oh, that's right, because it's half and half. One half does one half. Not that it really matters. Doesn't matter that much. It's pulling all from the same train anyway. Floaters are cute. There's a lot of belt witchcraft going. Ah, space is evened out now. Nice. Excellent. There, the mustard jelly beans are going again. This thing looking. I think I've been able to get away with that. I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious to see what the VOD the muting looks like. As far as I know, there's nothing wrong with playing the music from Duke 3D. It's copyrightable. Where is it? I mean, these unloaders, these are some witchcraft right here. 2 inserters compress a belt. These ones here are also witchcraft. 4 inserters are able to eat the entire belt, but it has to be in this orientation specifically. And upside down. It doesn't work vertically, I believe. From memory. There's at least one orientation that doesn't work. I think it was vertical. Yeah, it's weird. It's corner shenanigans. It's corner and side loading. So these have to take enough to not have this backup when it side loads. And you're running out of stuff. Huh. How's this one looking? Yeah, that's not good. Really needs more over there. And dense coming to follow. I didn't hear any sound for that though. For some reason. I think I know why. This can only end badly. Let me have a look at that. I was messing around with the audio settings earlier and so that's probably... Oh, there we go, it makes a sound. Very good. But I was messing around with the sound settings earlier and sound configs, so everything's a mess at the minute. I'm pretty sure I got everything working again, possibly. Messing with using Secret's early consumer belt yesterday. Didn't get to unload this. Where is it? I did do some weirdness there. I added a circuit-based one here. An averaging one. And that seems to help it a little bit. Map view of the bot unload looks like it's breathing. Oh yeah, because you periodically see it just pump up the bots, and then it settles down again. Yeah, yellow's behind, so it's gonna be problematic. Yellow's still behind. Might need a second train on that. Yeah, on the chest level. It's because I do need to average across each lane, each of the 8 lanes. It just helps any little weirdness. Particularly with the space packs, it's really important because you can end up with a lot of packs in a single chest. That was 3 launches just then. Come on, train. You can do it. Believe in you. It is. Just gets eaten. I've been thinking about it. Do I still have the Factorio lab open on a tab somewhere? Yes, I do. Let's see. 8,799 blue circuits are needed. Yellow pack, 8,100 a minute. It needs 3,857 per minute. So that train only carries 4 minutes worth of production in it. One of these trains. So each train load is 4 minutes worth of production. Oh dear. Where are all the oil trains? I feel like they're somewhat missing in action. Oh, there's one. Again with its tail. Still has a tail. Yeah. Amazing that this is actually still going. What are we up to? 300,000 green circuits. What's the total green circuit consumption? Total green circuit... Well, total green circuit production is 267,000. So I guess if we're making more than that, it's a bonus. Well, hang on a minute. We're consuming 300,000. We only should be consuming 267,000. Hang on a minute. Something ain't right here. Something's screwy. At least we're making 267,000. But yeah, we're consuming it a little bit faster than we're making it. I think that's a hink right there, if anything. That production versus that consumption. Those are words, I swear. That's a honk and that's a hink. I wonder if it's down to just making more circuits. I mean, it's one solution. Oh dear. It's actually backing up there now. Highly inefficient Factorio brain. It's making your brain go exclamation mark hink. I'm guessing those will both be green circuit trains. Nope, one's a red circuit train. Oh boy, it's getting late. What's our time at? 20 more minutes. I said 20 more minutes, but I did start late, so to round out the 2 hours, it would make sense to actually go for the full 2 hours, but not cut off at 1 hour and 40 or 1.5 hours. There it is. That's green circuit production. That sums up green circuit production right there. Okay, they're going. That's not, that's not lacking in the good stuff. Uh-oh. That's quite the, oh. That's that copper issue again. Struggle is getting from starter bootstrap to your first couple of facilities in that larger scale. Yeah, it's the jump from the starter base to just trying to get more. The first big, really big build, which for me is usually oil. Usually outsource oil, because that needs a lot of space. And then after that, smelting. Boy, because smelting is usually the biggest bottleneck. 9,000. Oh well, the average averages out anyway. So we need to build more outposts. Let's do that. I think that looks like a nice, tasty one. We can tap into. We can do some coal ones here too. Alrighty. Should probably summon one of the spiders to do some remote construction as well. I can do do the ones down here. Or better yet, would make a bit more sensibles to perhaps go over there. Because the spider, I believe, is actually over here already. I can send it down, do the thing with the stuff and the junk. Yeah, I can have an iron and a coal one as well. Suppose don't turn around in the spider as your daily driver. They do wiggle a bit, which is hard and precise placement. Train's faster to get around the map. Train's still faster. I mean, you can put legs into the spider to the point where it is almost acceptably fast, but then the spider can't do anything. See, I'm far too lazy to micromanage the inventory slots, the equipment slots. Just driving around this massive traffic jam. Righty. You. Somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Wheel, stone, iron, copper. Get to the copper. Yeah, the spider can quite happily, I believe, build everything. I believe. Don't know that for sure. I'm about to find out. Can you actually build that? Oh, yes you can. Oh, you don't have roboports though. That's a problem. This place can't do its thing without roboports. Yes, this is how we build outposts on this map. This is maximum laziness outposting. Almost maximum. Probably could be even lazier. I really, really tried. But the majority of it's automated. There. Loop. Oop. Two spiders now. Yeah, I still use the trains. Mainly because mainly because a lot of this was built before. Oh no, this base was specifically built with 1.0 in mind, or at least was built before spider thinking. Oh, you did have reports. Just use them all. That's the problem with this. One problem is using up all the roboports, building the initial stuff. Spidey, come this way. This is an old blueprint too. Yeah, no roboport, no doing the thingy with the stuff and the junk. Where is it there? Spidey away! So useful though. The miners with a blueprint and roboports, high-level relative grid snapping. A bad idea. I should really do that with the mining drill blueprint. It's been suggested a few times that I go to the effort. What is that? Oh. Just noises. Well that was leading into that. Into Transport Tycoon music. Is that a thing? As I say, I was messing around with the audio. Eh, stupid thing. I'm moving through the traffic jam. Oh. I thought it redirected me around it. Apparently it redirected me through... decided I need to go through it. Oh. I think I'm almost through. Very good. Started making a two-step blueprint which didn't have this stuff. It just had the outpost builder. And then you put the particular type of outpost over the top of it. I need to work on that. I need to extend that. Since you're up there, you should have roboports on you. No you don't. You have 800 rockets though. Yeah, the white spiders are meant for specifically for outpost building. There we are. We've arrived. The destination. Then again, it seems surprisingly relevant to have the Transport Tycoon track going. You sound right. What's wrong with you? It's a bit better. Sounds familiar, yeah. Yeah, I was playing around with a few things earlier with the MIDI interface. Because I have a sound, an audio interface. I've been trying to see what I can do with it. I wouldn't mind running the microphone through it, but it was working yesterday. I could get sound out of it. Today, nothing. Just will not output anything. Like the MIDI interface is working. You can hear it. It's going for a merry. The audio out of it is going for a merry little journey. It's going into the line in of the other PC, the one that runs the bots, which then goes line out into my PC, into the stream PC. It goes for a journey. It should just, in theory, it should just go to the audio interface, but the audio interface just won't have any of it today. See how we build that. Yeah, in theory, this part shouldn't be here, like the train stops and the actual all this crap that I'm building. Pick something up and drop it in the water to drown. And put this water next. Wrong game, damn it. A lot of these tracks are actually really annoying. There's like one set of tracks that are actually pretty good. It's all by this one dude, and the others are hit and miss. Ding ding. Meeting scheduled for 90 minutes. It was over in 15 minutes. Speed peak at the meeting. That's the way. Yeah, whatever. Speed beacon or productivity? Could argue for either, really. Ding ding. It's probably high time we did some open TTD at some point. Oh, there it is. There's my little derp derp derp. Burp, burp. Hi, train. Hold it there, train. Yeah, gridding this thing would be a really good idea. Novel idea, even. I've got to grid it according to, or yeah, grid align it according to the power poles. Signal. That doesn't help. More like speed than productivity, because you. I suppose if you didn't get anything useful out of if you didn't get more output out of it, then it is speed. Just yeah, and productivity does slow it down as well, doesn't it? It's true. So it would have gone for even longer than 90 minutes if it was productive. Smell patches. I have done it before. This particular base design needed the central smelter. It wouldn't work with smelting on the patch. It is more also, it's a routing nightmare, but that's solvable now. That's a solved problem. Boss couldn't attend. Why not taking on trains? Oh, I know why. I know why. Your limit's not set, so you've got like 6 trains on you. Oops. Undo, undo. Undo. Crap. Dear. Yeah, planes are more efficient to carry around. We're not talking about Rollercoaster Tycoon? Transport Tycoon. I suppose Transport Tycoon is... Rollercoaster Tycoon is an iteration of Transport Tycoon. It is basically Transport Tycoon, but 3-dimensional and roller coasters instead of trains. The crap ones. That's why I have in the game I have an abridged playlist without all the really tedious tracks. There we go. See, and you're not going to achieve a hell of a lot because you don't have a robot port there. Okay, that limit static. No, I'm gonna make it dynamic. In fact, I think I did. The thing I pasted actually made it dynamic. Problem is I got to convert all the old outposts to dynamic. So yeah, this combinator thing, all it does is it just measures what's in the chest, divides by 30,000, and turns that into a train stop limit. So this is calling for no trains because there's nothing in the thing. Right, we need to haul the ass over to there. Is there a train in there? It is. Oh, because it's got 17 trains assigned to it. Sure. That's a thing that happens. Crap. Same thing essentially, because Roller Coaster Tycoon has more roller coasters. Yeah, it does have a train or two. Yeah, but the game there's actually a an alpha screenshot of the game, and it literally has the Transport Tycoon graphics. Yeah, it's like it had like the train signals on like paths and things. I think it was doing some debug stuff with heights and using those graphics. But yeah, it's like path graphics were there, but the grass graphics was all the transport. Like I don't think there was any original graphics for Roller Coaster Tycoon in it. I think it was all Transport Tycoon graphics in that screenshot, alpha screenshot. Don't know where you'd find it now. I need to bump it up to like 1,000 bots. Yeah, I'm through. We got like 3 minutes. And then we need to get out of here. With any luck, yeah, this one's receiving a train now. Not gonna lie, thinking about it, it's talking about OpenTTD again and or Transport Tycoon OpenTTD. The team that did the music did a way better job than the graphics team. I, the graphics was all the graphics set was always underwhelming. It was a screenshot of an early alpha build of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I don't remember when I was. God damn it. Yeah. This is all the trains hurrying towards that outpost, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Probably going to be a. Yeah, there's a massive queue. Yeah, the replacement music pack was way better than the replacement graphics. Graphics, it was hyped up for months, years possibly even. I can't remember how long. It was the graphics was hyped up for a long time, and it was meant to be the 32-bit per pixel graphics update, and the end result was pretty underwhelming. It's basically a grab bag of different pixel art styles. It wasn't really like there was no consistency. Let me get out and walk. Yeah, that's because I did that thing to the train stop. I accidentally pasted the orders over the things over the train stop. I did a bad. It's kind of a shame now. OpenTDD doesn't see any real development anymore. It just sort of sees maintenance only. Doesn't really see any changes anymore. It'd be nice. You know what would be really cool is to get the concept OpenTDD in the game in a system in an engine like engine system in an engine like Transport Fever. If you had, I mean, admittedly, Transport Fever actually does a pretty decent job of doing it. You just can't do there's a few things you can't do. The transport connections, Transport Fever does better. The cargo distribution, both passengers and freight. OpenTDD does a pretty lousy job of it. Where is it? I saw it before. There it is. God dang it. There we go. That'll kick it into gear. Yeah, this thing is vital to getting the thing to build itself. Back. Oh, they're already assigned anyway. Great time to buffer. I didn't hear most. Oh, I don't actually remember what I was on about. Oh, did you see the there's some crazy storms earlier today? Yeah, I was only just complaining about the thing that OpenTDD doesn't see any real love anymore. There we go. Just help it build a few. It doesn't really see any active development anymore. It hasn't really seen any active development since like 2008. That was the last time it was really, things were really kicking off, popping off with it. I'll look out the window today. There was one point during the day when it just started absolutely pouring with rain and hailing while the sun was out. Like, it's pretty typical around here, admittedly, to get something like that. It's to be expected. Yeah, what, these filthy trees getting all up in our grill. Brief like over with sec. It was like 5 minutes. Very sudden. There was a bunch of those all over the city. Problem is now I've got to deal with all these trains. Sable. That should... At least get rid of some. There we go. Managed to purge them all. But now they're all stuck. Because I've got nowhere to go. Can't even make up mine here. It's pretty typical for springtime, spring leading into summer. It's yeah, I could do. I just don't particularly want to. I have to click. I'm too lazy to click things, you see. I just send them back to the holding point. Yeah, October to December, the weather is really all over the place here. And then by the end of December, the heat really sets in. It's a bit of a pain that they're clogging up the track. Alright, I think that's all of them. Huh, and it's assigned a train now. So yeah, they'll slowly build themselves over time. Oh, dearie me. That don't look good. That looks problematic. That could be compressed entirely tighter. Oh, wait, is it? Yeah, we'll hike. If I can bag a train on the way over. Last year, though, December was non-stop heat. Yeah, the heat set in like November. You definitely start to feel the heat by November, but the heat doesn't really like you don't. It varies year on year, and what the weather patterns are like. Like December can either be like what we're getting this year, or it can just be hot from the start. Eh, fine. Oh, gone forever. Fine. You know the fire season starts early when you get it in get the fires in December too. Yep. I was about to run down the track then. Oh dear. Alright, hold. That's a proper deadlock there. In here, that's that. So this is another. What's his name? Red Farn. Red Farn? Basically, no, that's not Red Farn. It's annoying as. I think that's Red Farn as well. That's good stuff. Am I the right one? I am. Good. Yeah, so I'll just rearrange these signals now. I think that'll be it. Gonna go until midnight again? No, I can't. Can't do, unfortunately. Probably should be getting out of here now. Problem is, I still gotta do the VODs and all that. Gotta do the thumbnails and copy in all the titles and descriptions. Then I've got to dream up titles and descriptions for the Oni stuff. I haven't done that yet. It's all there though. Eh. Really trying to cram him in now. Ooh, track lag. It really has to. There's a really long think when I place those signals down. Good and proper think then. Huh. Oh. Wait a minute, what? Where the hell did they even come from? How the hell did they even get here? Never gets old. Oh, you stupid train. What the hell? Version? That's just mean. Ugh. Get out of here. God damn. 1.1.5. That's the end of the thing. After that, it goes into like Doom. Um. Hmm. This is mildly inconvenient. No reason to play 1.1 anymore. Now it's fully stonked. Hmm. Did I leave those? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Like, where are you trying to go? There. You. There. You. There? Trying to go there. Two? Oh. That's actually something I can't do. I can't send... Oh, I know why it's two. I can't actually send the trains around if they've partially loaded. It'll completely mess everything up. I suppose I could just make this bendy bit longer. And we've thrown down that hose there. The think. Great think. As I pull it up, you can see it just freezes briefly. Eh. It's gonna end in disaster. Nothing surer. Actually, that might have... No. You know what this calls for? A stacker. This calls for a stacker, I'd say. Kinda stacker, though. Diagonal or... something more like that. Done for... Like, I always forget how I do these things. I know, I can look at that. It's like that. Only it's 4 tracks, not 2. Apparently, so I've heard a few words lately that apparently people don't like the 1.1. Everyone's mad about it. Or not everyone, but there's backlash on Reddit about it. People complaining. Don't know why. That's what I want. I want you. No, not you. Why do I keep grabbing the orange one today? I don't need Combat Spidertron. I do need this one. Entry. At 1.1, didn't think you could play 1.0 anymore. I mean, like, generally that's how it goes with the updates. Is when you get the new one, there's literally no reason to play the old one. But then again, in the last few updates, there's been a lot of holdovers on like Bobs and that. People won't update because they want to keep the mods going. I notice that's becoming a trend. 2, 4, 8, and 12. This came in, but then they're like, we 1.1. I don't know. I just apparently there are people who don't like it. Don't know why. There's nothing to complain about, really. Ah, that track lag is delightful, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 7. Like the perfect answer. That's what I need. Is model working? Sounds right. Sounds about right. Sounds like the kind of thing a Redditor would complain about. I have to complain. Belt locks are handy for street builds, but if make roads, it's. I never actually tried the belt thing of all things because I've only been playing around in this map. I have to give it a go. Me do early game? Does that ever happen? It rarely happens these days. Oh, hello, Spidey. Fancy seeing you here. Could probably be a little bit more direct in this thing too. There's one thing I guess you could say about the changes is it does a lot of the Factorio updates do break muscle memory. Right, can we get this up without booping anything? No, not quite. Off, off. How about reverse that back? It's a dumb. I don't know. Yep, reverse this back. Oh, it needs to be a teeny bit longer, I think. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah. Manage, run a straight belt through a forest wall, running through it mostly. Yeah, have a very new parallel line. Yeah, it's just training that muscle memory. You go. Means through you go. Almost. There. Oh wait, it's not gonna... Yeah, fine. Doesn't help me yet though. Damn it. We're getting somewhere, I think. I lied. We're getting somewhere, he lies. Right, let's shimmy you over to the stacker. Like that. Auto. Automatico. Automato. Trouble is this only really drains one line. Anything through usually? It's not a big deal. There's not a midnight finish line. We find with 11 PM. Apparently it's 11 PM now. Yeep. Hello, train. That means I can push this one back. What? Signals on every second line of the stacker. You're right. It was a very limp attempt at signals. Hey, Race also. Probably going to be wrapping up at 11. I think that's a guarantee now. Bonk. I wonder if you can sneak around. Come on, squeeze through. Yeah. Oh, god dang it. See this clip? No, but I think I'm about to see it though. Right, you hold it there for a tickle. Ooh, that track lag was a big one. Stand by, I just need to tidy this up. Right, away you go. Make him mad temporarily. Track lag. The track lag on this map is ridiculous. I think this is the worst track lag that I've ever had. Oh, you're committed on that. And Oh, you're on manual as well. Hopefully, hopefully we can unjam this horror jam. Oh. I'll get to it in a minute. Can't reach. Trees. There, just there. Stupid trees. It's mine or it'll unjam. It's lack of copper outposts. As soon as I stop being lazy and build copper outposts, that would help too. It's not getting any closer to being unjammed. Copper? Yeah. I, I don't understand how all these plate trains came around the long way. I'm not sure how that happened. They've never done that before. I mean, in theory, it is possible for them to come the long way, but as I say, like I've never had them do that before. They always come around the top. They never come around the long way. Oh, it's probably the you know what it was? Probably the. It's not nearly enough. It was probably all those ore trains that did that I oopsied with. Spidey needs some assistance. The advantage of having the stacker now is that if there's a problem, I just make the stacker bigger. Needs to be a points thing to me. Have a build outpost for 15k. Incentivize the outposting. I think that's actually unjammed it now. Assuming all these trains don't block up the... And they're going to. Yeah, they're going to. Oh, you know what that means. Just make it bigger. Just make it bigger until the problem goes away. This is why you still need stackers. You just need to absorb all those trains somehow. Are you? Oh, I have that thing stonked full of train stops. Stacker must grow. It must. It must. It must grow. You must. At a radar range. Yeah, it is. Still, it's still blocking the track. It's still blocking it. Still, it's still not enough. It's just getting silly now. Right. Yeah, you squeeze in just there and that's fine. Unbelievable. 124. 121, sorry. There's 121 trains come through here. Yeah, every single copper plate train that ever existed is coming through here now. Worst case scenario, just grow the thing again. I think I'm out of track. Oh, pet spider. There we go. So what I'm going to do is going to set these two to manual. So really make sure. Maybe you two. There we go. At least get one through. What are we up to now? 36 for entryway. Oh, it's moving. You going? Oh, you decided to go around there. Sure. And now... okay. Oh, these are more of those trains. No, you want to fix a train jam, but you really need to be out there? Sure. Well, I needed to fix this anyway. This thing was constantly causing problems. The old train shouldn't really be going through here anyway. Right, I just leave that to do its thing. Hey, damn it. Going. That's what happens when you accidentally paste over the train stop. On the plus side, that outpost is actually built. This one over here. It's even calling for the maximum 6 trains. Which is nice of it. Who's next? Hold. End at midnight. Yeah. Yeah. If I figure that if I don't unjam it now, I'll never get it done. I'll look back at it and I'll be like, what was I meant to be doing? The copper, she flows again. It's first copper train coming back. Second copper train coming back. I have a feeling that isn't long enough too. I don't know about that. Lucifer appears. Hi. How you been? Okay, Schmidt. Doing alright. I mean, doing better than doing better than these trains, huh? Hamilton, how you doing? Hi. We're actually running a little late. I was supposed to be supposed to have ended like half an hour ago. Half an hour ago? Yeah, half an hour ago. You would know a way to reduce the amount of trains? Would you want to reduce the number of trains though? More train? Don't you want more trains? More trains are better. More trains is better. Hang on, I'm in the spider, aren't I? One more thing I need to do. You need to slide forward. Train size. Going on, waiting for copper smelt. Yeah, waiting for the. So I had to clear the mega traffic jam, and now I'm just waiting for the trains to start loading up, which means they can the whole thing can start flowing again. I could have done this earlier too, come to think of it. 3:32. That is literally Factorio you're describing there. Just 5 more minutes. Alright, move forward. As always, this is the literal just 5 more minutes now. I should try out some super trains. I never really used super trains before. Give it a go. So like 500 kilometers, like 1,000 kilometers an hour. Get some real speed going. I never really played around with them. I know there's a few super train mods. Yoop. Yeah, there you go. Right, we cleared all that junk. You to you. There. Look out. There's a lot of yellow signals there. It's dangerous, that is. Excellent. Boop. And boop. Electronic locomotives? Yeah, they're, it's called electronic locomotives. It's quite a nice mod. It does the electric powering the trains with electricity in a competent way. All the other mods are weird. The other mods that I tried are weird. I remember there was one which actually connected wires on the track. And so and because each one was the track was basically power pole, so you had each track ends up having this massive ball of wire. Train stop limit. No, don't need that. Or do I? Yeah, the providers just operate on a surface, so just as long as you have enough of them anywhere, it works. Alright, this is starting to digest trains again. Trains based on circuit network signals. Hailstorm tonight. Oh, more. Hey, look at that. The jam's almost cleared. We did it. We did it, Reddit. We did it, Slashdot. I wonder if that's even necessary with the train stop limit stuff. The train stop limit stuff really simplifies everything. Like, ridiculously. Megabase is so much better. Hey, only 4 trains left in the outside of the intersection. It's actually that point where the trains won't. Oh, I can change these. So this is something that I keep forgetting to do. Like, because of the train stop limit, you don't actually need massive chain blocks. I've mentioned this several times already. Chain blocks are now redundant. They're a thing of the past. You notice how the UPS has immediately dipped as soon as the copper started flowing again. Yeah, I can actually do that. Like, and actually have multiple trains going up the queue. It's amazing. It's something that it never occurred to me originally, but it's good. And it really helps push trains down these lines faster. Oop, look out. See, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. This is my justification for not stopping. It's 5 more minutes. It's 5 more minutes. It's fine. I can stop any time. Alright, the train jam's cleared. Ooh, the dinging has started up again. That's a good sign. What are we demanding? Yellow and space. Yep, the digging started again, so things are starting to roll again. I think it's time. As I said, I can stop any time, and I'm going to choose to stop right now.